Well, hello there. Today we're playing a game called Infinite Ruins, and right off the bat, I have some I have some options I turned off. Screen shake, pause in the background, pause on upgrades. Maybe pause on upgrades is not too bad. Then I'm not on full screen, 120 FPS. Maybe lower the volume just a little. All right, and let's get started. Includes all mechanics, synergies, and anti-synergies. Every decision matters. Combining elements can amplify or hinder your strategy. I have not played this game before recording this, so this is the first time. And something still breathes beneath. Strike the stone. The surface is only... Okay, hovering it, the pickaxe kind of strikes the stone itself. I don't really have to do anything. Strength asks for a tribute. Here we go. Handle hardens. The edge sharpens. 140. Okay, 40%. I have 9. Loose debris litters the excavation. Fragile rock elements can begin to appear among the earth. You learn where the earth is the weakest. More resources. Horizontal. Okay, cool. So it's giving us an AoE, 120. Let's close. So left click, purchase, WASD to move. Okay, but I don't think we really need that for here. I think I want to try the horizontal. Seems to be really good. How much did it cost again? I believe we have enough. Okay, there we go, horizontal. Also vertical, but that's 600. Wow, bigger AoE this time. Faster. In the trailer, I saw some golems, and that looked pretty cool. I'm a big fan of summons. In fact, if you've ever played League of Legends, I like Yorick as because he has a pet mechanic. So seeing golems here looked pretty cool. We'll see. That's 300. What can we get for that? It seemed like it wouldn't take us too long to get to 600. I think I want to get there because it's also, this one is horizontal, right? We have horizontal AoE. That one will give us vertical. Already at 400. So the pacing is decent in terms of being able to acquire upgrades. This game looks okay so far. Okay. You got it? Vertical. There's another one. Diagonal. Wow. It's almost like a square now. There we go. It's huge AoE. Love? Guess who's at the door? It's our cat. See, I have 300. This one, 1.5k. I think... From Broken Stone, a Guardian... Oh, here we go, the golems. Summon a rock golem that strikes hard and mines efficiently. Includes one free golem capacity slot. Of course we're getting that. Oh, we need WASD to move down. Runes bind to their limbs. All golems move faster between targets. AoE, okay. Increases max golem capacity. So, okay, here's the golem. Oh, we actually pay for the golem to... Where is it, though? I'm not sure I understand that. Okay, so we bought capacity. Okay. And now we can actually summon a golem. Gotcha. Whoops. We have room for about 2 golems. I love me automation. So, automating stuff, even though it may not be the most ideal, I prefer it. These things? Okay. Three golems look cool, smashing the ground like that. What's that? Oh, it's auto-collecting stuff? That's cool. Can I move this to the side? No? Let's think about getting more golems here. Okay, increase capacity, and then we buy another one. All right, 4 golems now. My cat's right underneath the table. Let's see. Runes bind to their limbs. They're faster. Increased damage. Let's go for damage here. Golems have a chance to drop an explosive charge on hit. I think we want to guarantee the damage first. And then speed. Okay. More resources, I think that's going to be helpful. I'm not really aiming my pickaxe anymore. I would like the golems to do more of it. Let's see, 40, is that iron? Okay. Upgrade capacity. Then we'll need 20. I like the concept of this so far. Extra golem, nice. Okay. Runes bind to their limbs. Faster between targets, but is speed our bottleneck? I don't think so. Improves your mining rhythm. Nah, this is me. This is manual. Let's focus our upgrades on the golems for now. More resources, that sounds fine. Oh, capacity's 5 max. Okay. Oh wow, those are the bombs. So actually, we want to turn off pause on upgrades. We just want the golems to keep going. Okay, what's the next upgrade here? Speed. Shapes the blast into a focused cross, damaging in all 4 directions. Packs bombs with volatile minerals, increasing explosion damage. Dropping more bombs, I think. Greater chance. Sounds pretty good. It's a shame we could not increase the... Where can I increase the capacity? Okay, but it's 500. What is that, iron? 500. Should get there. Might be a while though. Okay, we're almost at 500. Let's see if we can increase. I think it only increases by 1. Which is not much. Almost there. There we go. Fracture stone along hidden fault lines. Rock blocks yield increased resources. I want to go for more damage. A greater chance to drop a bomb. There's a new kind of rock now. Okay, now we're maxed out again. The ruins remember. Top right. What is this? Stats? Okay. Interesting. At least it tells us at the moment what is dealing the most damage. More damage here for the bombs. Let's see if that brings up the bomb numbers a little more. Let's get some more resources from everything we mine. At this point, I really prefer that the golems just do their thing. Maybe let's try this diagonal. That's easy with the mining part. Oh, okay. That's a whole square now. It's definitely useful. Makes it easier for the golems to be able to clear it later. Okay. Rapidly destroying blocks builds a chain that boosts resource gains. Just paving the way for the golems, making their lives easier. More golems. 200. There we go. And another one. 7 golems now. More damage to the explosion. Oh no. Here. I would like more golems. Let's see. Rapidly destroying blocks builds a chain. I don't know. 15%. But it's manual. Let's go for speed here. I like how relaxing the music is. It's not in your face, it's not in the way. $4,000, that's gonna be a while. Are we strong enough to be able to clear those? We want to try it. Okay, heat or freeze. When destroyed, they shatter and damage nearby frozen blocks. Let's try it. And stone senses weakness. Rock golems now target frozen blocks first. Okay. Cold coalesces into form. Summon an ice golem that freezes blocks, preparing them for shatter. Ooh. More golems. Sky answers your excavation. Actions have a chance to summon a lightning strike. Return a golem to the ruin to reclaim a fragment of its essence. Why? There we go. Oh, well, we only have... well, we only have a capacity of 8. Now we have a 9. Looks like the capacity is increased. Now we have 10 golems.
Okay.
Yes, we have more than one cat. Thanks for asking, though.
Yes.
So some of our cats aren't really getting along right now. Still kind of getting to know each other. I wonder if ice and lightning clash, because we were told at the start of this game that your decisions kind of matter. There's a lightning, I see it. Looks like things are ramping up. How can we get more golems? It seems like lightning is doing a lot of damage. Okay, better AoE. Ice cracks and violent force. Shatter damage is increased, making frozen blocks far more destructive when they break. Oh wow, this one is good. When a frozen block is destroyed, nearby blocks become frozen. We'll save for that. And here it is. Wow, look at everything. Look at the rest of the surrounding area getting frozen. Looks pretty good. So there's an obvious synergy with the base golems and ice. At least right now. Whenever they see a frozen block, they prioritize that. One fracture awakens another. Frozen blocks destroyed by shatter trigger additional shatter waves. Wow. This one could be good. And then... okay, yeah. Bombs are cool. Bombs deal a decent amount of damage. And now we wait. I think the challenge with fire is that they kind of clash. So not very sure about that one. It would be nice if in the upgrade it would tell you how it would clash with whatever you've currently built. Or if, for example, we have lightning, and do you wanna unlock the fire block or the ember, I think? Because if you do, fire and lightning share a similar pathway or attribute where you strengthen lightning or lightning strengthens fire or something like that. There's a synergy bonus. Because if there is a penalty bonus, it would make sense that there's a synergy bonus too. Unless only penalties are being applied here. Okay, now 2 blocks. And explosions. We're gonna max out the bombs. They're really useful. The ice blocks really doing their thing. But I think it's only on regular dirt. The stronger stones like these don't seem to be really affected. I'll just leave the pickaxe there. Look at the bomb damage. But also I think it's being supported by the ice damage. Because if the bomb explodes the ice block, it creates other ice blocks which shatter. Okay, we should have room for... Okay, we've almost maxed the rock golem. Bomb radius. Increases max golem capacity by 1. Sturdier rock blocks appear in greater numbers. Okay. Do we have enough ice golems? I feel like we do. What if we get more of them? This one's 30k. This one's 10k. $30k, 10k. I think resources. Okay, the shatter mechanic, sure. $30 and $10. I think we'll wait for that. Lightning doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Well, because we've upgraded the bombs and ice blocks quite a bit. We're close. We're about hitting 30k. Bomb radius maxed. And then max golem. Okay, now we can move on to the ice upgrades. Do I need another ice golem? It's more prepping the blocks rather than destroying them outright. Frozen stone conducts the storm. Lightning deals extra damage to frozen blocks. There you go. Some synergy. Do we want that though? Hmm. Not quite sure yet. I think this one, permafrost. Sure. Rock blocks yield increased resources. Sun could be useful because we're already mining them anyway. I wonder if it applies to all kinds of rock blocks. Just helping out a bit here. Okay, now that's maxed. More damage. Maybe later. Do I want to wait for these? This one looks good. Damage from lightning doesn't seem a lot. But bombs and ice definitely. Bombs and ice are starting to be much more consistent than the ice themselves. Sorry, than the golems themselves. Just checking out what's here. Reaching high chain level triggers frenzy. Excavation flows without interruption. Maximum chain. Okay. I mean, it's worth a shot. Wow, the momentum thing is real. That is a lot of damage. Actually. Yeah, it's clearing a lot. That was certainly enlightening. Bombs and lightning strike twice as often. The ruins descend forever into the dark. There is no point beyond this, only the endless fall. The ruins awaken. I wonder what we woke up. Unless the ruins themselves are an entity. Wow, the wave clear on the the wave clear on the chain for pickaxe is really interesting. Yeah, it's much faster than golems. Much faster than golems. $60K. Despite the golems actually doing some work, it's much faster actually to use your pickaxe. Just much cooler when you have the golems with you. Yeah, it just deals a lot of damage when you do it manually. Well, at least now you know. So whenever if you ever try this game, you'd explore the pickaxe route first. Yeah, the damage of the pickaxe is insane. Once you get to the chaining part, look, I'm deleting all of these. Yeah, those are maxed. 50k worth of that solid thing. We are chaining chain 7. Okay. Charging frenzy. How does it disconnect though? It went by too fast. Wasn't sure. The ruins have no end. Purchasing this upgrade will conclude the demo. You will lose access to this run. Oh. We'll conclude the demo. Okay. Well, it wasn't too bad. It is worth exploring the fire section though. I wonder what that does. It'll be different elements. I wonder how many elements this game has. And this is a demo, but still enjoyable. I did feel that the pickaxe upgrades were much more meaningful than the golem ones. Later on, I felt like it was the pickaxe that really got us through a lot of the different blocks. But the golems are still doing good. The combination of a golem freezing something and then an iron golem shattering it so it explodes and deals damage AoE. There's synergy there. I think just increased awareness would help when it comes to what would reduce synergy, so that you had an option. When you saw the option, you said, I'm not going to go this route because it's going to reduce this element's efficiency, or it's going to produce some kind of different effect. For example, here, cold settles and spreads, even flame falters in its presence. You know what that's kind of telling me? If you buy this, and then you also buy fire, you're going to reduce your output. Can I refund so I can start over? I can't. Well, the game's pretty much over at this point. I'm just going to unlock the ember. See what happens. Even the frozen stone begins to yield. The heart of flame awakens. Even the frozen stone begins to yield. Yeah, what does that mean? Not quite sure. But anyway, this game is pretty much over. Let's just buy that last upgrade. Let's see how this demo kind of concludes. Oh, it doesn't renew the... Okay. You reached the end of the game. Thank you for playing... Oh, the demo. Pretty interesting concept. I like it. I think that the golems were fun. Having summons are always interesting for me. And maybe there's a lot more once we get the full game. But demo, thumbs up. There was enough of content to keep me interested. And it even had a stats panel on the right where it said that bombs were doing a lot of damage. So that's why I shifted the skill focus and upgrade focus to the bombs instead of the ice and the lightning. That, I think, is an interesting panel. It's going to be useful. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.